Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Vera. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Hawks are one of the most dangerous scoring teams in the league. Trae Young says, we have guys who can make shots and make threes and really get our offense going. We can put up points really quick. We always have a belief that we're in the game. Guys, back to you.
Well, with a guy like Trae Young, it all starts with him. David, thank you. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Alex Caruso out there with ball. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Murray is the shooting guard. Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at point guard. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And the dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
Cauley Stein. And that comes off the assist by LaVine.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Collins. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
It has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defenses well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Now, here's Collins. Inside, here's Capella, and he converts the layup.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Here's Cauley Stein. Lays it up off the glass. Cauley Stein's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Young from the arc. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And they pick up two.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Young for three. The shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks on top. They lead by a bucket. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Young and Bogdanovich are their guards. Saddiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. And it's Griffin in at the three spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the case of emergency break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Bogdanovich, no luck. Now here's Levine. D right on him. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Bay. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound for Chicago. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Niang from 12 feet out. Bay pulls it in. Atlanta's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Okongwu.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Passes it to Niang. And here is Williams. Williams double team. Can't cash in from close range.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Okongwu. Terry grabs the board. And here is Dosunmu. Gets it off. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Looking at the Hawks, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Dosunmu. Zach LaVine is out there at DeRozan, and it's Terry in at the 2.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Niang. And he makes good on the layup. Niang's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Niang passes to DeRozan. Niang, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Drawing a foul down low. Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Atlanta making a switch here. Shaw's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Gordon's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Young. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Bogdanovich. Gordon with the defensive effort. Levine against Collins. That one good for 2.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're passing the ball inside, and that's worth
24.
A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago on the...
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Murray in a point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And they're bringing you up close and personal at the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Caruso, it's good. The assist that time from Ball. Caruso's got his first bucket of the night. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. The pass to Capella, and the jump by Capella.
This might be one of the nights for Clint Capella where his teammates actually try to get him more involved than they normally do.
Bulls trail by 9. There's 1:26 left here in the 4th quarter. Paulie Stein's shot is good. Here's Murray. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
DeRozan trying to get open. You can't get that one. The Hawks leading by 9. Murray kicks to Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Bogdanovich. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Valentine in for Alex Caruso. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And guys, guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just getting it.
At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Williams in the post. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Forrest. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it's David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Checking in Tasmania, devil and getting my Lola. Hold me on your shoulders when hitting the bucket and screaming up. Yeah, I got the double, yeah. Never really knew what I had till now. Taking down, take a look around. Seal that account and hit the ground. I ain't mad. Why you mad? I might say just play that little louder. Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Break a window, make sure that you wake a neighbor. Best behavior. Mad, why you mad? Do your Jordan, jump up like you got the power. Mad, why you mad? Why you mad? Born in the same day as MJ, so you know I got the skill. See me chirping out like it's Mario Kart or banana peels. Keep it 100, now you know you got the real. Savage Mode 2017, don't care, you feel me, my own lane. Won't change, stay in gas, no propane. Never mind, no flow, Cobain. Sip sun, can't see low, man. I'm too special to be a no name. Taking my time, but the low flame, going cold red. I ain't mad, why you mad? I might say just play that little louder.
I love this lineup. You know, two great centers. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love this.
He gonna miss his free throws.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I love that Bash, other than the hat, he looks exactly like his My Player.
Right. You know what? I'm glad you said. I tried to match. I tried to make it exact same. I like to look like myself in the game.
Oh, that's a good shot. Let's go. Bash, cast,
Come on,
splash.
baby.
Oh, Danny. That's Danny the goal right there.
Okay.
Let's go.
3-point specialist. See, I need shooters like this all the time when I'm streaming.
The visitors, as they get off the team bus earlier, the attitude and confidence they have is clear. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, LeBron James, arguably the most versatile player in league history. He said, quote, "I don't have a position. I'm not a point guard, a shooting guard, a small forward, a power forward, or a center. I'm just a ball player. I do a little bit of everything and whatever it takes to win. That's my job description."
This guy's one of one, Allie. Thank you. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jared Vanderbilt out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kemba Walker. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And for Atlanta, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Man, the slam dunk by Capella.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Outside Murray. Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. To the middle. A good look from Young. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Vanderbilt uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 6.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Trae Young.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? That's a short list.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Bamba misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Los Angeles Lakers, they're up by 3 and will return shortly. been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Young runs point with Murray at the 2. John Collins out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Collins. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first.
It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
And one of the bright young stars in this league. Collins is aggressive, and he makes plays.
Atlanta making some changes here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Bey. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Murray. Davis. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Davis has got 8.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this game. Unloads from 13. They get it back. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Pass to Christie. Here's Walker. Good.
You know, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
There it goes! It's a big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Looking at the Lakers, Kenny, what was your impression?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Their defense has been dismal. Around their points, shooting 60. I'm sure they're getting an earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Here's who Darvin Ham is starting in the second half. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Kemba Walker. Murray's shot is good.
When you look at Murray's development of his inside game, boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Love the attack mindset. Big second half bucket to extend the lead.
11 feet out. Young can't hit. Young's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. James against Murray. The shot by James, no good. The Hawks trailing. Right side Young. And here's Hunter from the arc. Here's Capella. No luck on that one. Good D by Vanderbilt. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. The shot. That went off the back iron and out. The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Here's Murray. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. James. And there it is for him. James has got 9.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Good on the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Onyeka Okongwu. Murray out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Griffin. So that's the Hawks 5. Walker against Murray. Here's Griffin. He can't get it to go. The Lakers shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Here's Craig. Shaw pulls it in. And Atlanta shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. The 3. Kept alive. Here's Okongwu. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long. Putting that help defense to the test.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hayes checked in. Parker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They lead by 8. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Trae Young, he's checked in for Griffin. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Allie, thank you. Vanderbilt finds James. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
There aren't many guys that can match LeBron when he's in a really good scoring rhythm. Asserting himself on offense is a problem for the defense and good for his team.
Offensive rebound, Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
So for the Hawks, John Collins checked in for Bay, and Hunter subbed in for Bogdanovich. The shot by James, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point game. Stolen by Vanderbilt. With the runner. And he can't bank that one in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Murray for 3. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. And now we've got an intentional foul.
His first. Team's first.
23 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Bamba. Right side Vanderbilt. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Bay from long range. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they foul intentionally.
His first. Team second. Shooting for the away team.
Good on the first.
Austin
and that
Reeves.
increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 7. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
From deep, Johnson. That shot is off. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill.
Come back and spend everything. That's a chess move. Know the difference from king, queen, and pawn, rook, and castle. Out to snatch you. Came up.
Can't remember who. Too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. Was in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Can't remember who. It's too hot. We giving out sermons on these rooftops. Staircase confessionals. Was in my tube tops. We giving out sermons on these rooftops.
Yeah. Overseas, baby. Overseas, baby.
Lord, yeah.
Aye.
Lord, We got Harry Kiri on the track, baby. Hey. Attend to what I need the money. Working with higher 的兄弟，一点点，一点点，一点点。英文他们说一点点，听不懂你不用担心，给我钱。